Janine LaForte from Manitoba Turkey Producers has your quick weeknight meals tonight, and we're on to our second recipe, which is this beautiful one-pot turkey tomato orzo. So we've gone from one pan now to one pot.
Yes.
So, and this is going to come together so beautifully. But we start with our superstar, Manitoba turkey.
Absolutely. So you can see we've got it sizzling away here. It's kind of just maybe halfway done, and we need to add some flavor. So
ground turkey, obviously. And we're going to go with our onion. Gotta have it.
I love ground turkey because it's just so accessible, right? You can get it at just about any grocery store. It's affordable, and it actually cooks really quick too.
It's so lean. That's always the thing that that I notice about about the ground turkey as well. It absorbs all that flavor of whatever it is that you're adding in, but very lean, which is lovely.
Ground turkey is a great way to introduce turkey into your everyday meals. Not only is it affordable, but it's lean and packed with flavor. It's a versatile protein that can easily replace ground meat in most recipes. Plus, it's available at most grocery stores, so it's convenient too. Give it a try and add a twist to your favorite dishes. Yeah, so we went in with some red pepper, some fresh garlic. We want to break up that turkey into kind of smaller bits. You know it's done cooking when there's no pink left.
Right.
So there's still some pink, but it is going to simmer on the stove for a while too, so it'll have a little extra cooking time to get super tender.
It's a bit of a process, but it comes together pretty quickly. So this is a quick weeknight meal. You know, pretty, basic, awesome wonderfulness, but this is like elevated because we have a mortar and pestle on set, and that always means something good is gonna go down.
Yes. So this is a secret ingredient. It may be something you're not familiar with, but we're gonna use fennel seeds.
Fennel. Okay, tell us a little bit about fennel and what makes it so great, whether it's in this recipe or in any other recipe.
Well, it's one of my personal favorites. I definitely use it in lots of dishes, and it is the main spice that you find in Italian sausages. So it's got a little bit of an anise or a black licorice flavor, which scares some people.
Freaks people out sometimes, but in the right sort of in combination with other things, including all of the things that you're using here tonight, Janine, it's just going to add something a little bit extra special.
Can you smell it?
Yeah, totally.
Now
I can't feel my arm, but no, I don't know. Is that sufficient? Like, I feel like we could probably go for quite a while on that. But
I think that's good.
Is that going to work?
Crush it so you can start to smell that nice scent.
Yeah.
And if you don't have one of these, you can definitely use a knife and just, loosely chop it
up
on
as best you can.
board.
Okay, well, this is coming along nice. You just fire that in there.
Put that in.
Okay, I can't wait to see what that smells like. Can I mix that in?
Yes, absolutely.
As this hits the heat. Ooh, yeah, I love that. And you're right, like black licorice or licorice, but no, it so works. It so works.
Yeah, you gotta try it.
Yeah.
So we went in now with some basil and some oregano.
The combo of those seasonings, those herbs it's just magnificent.
Yeah, I know. So delicious.
And it's just a weeknight meal.
I know.
Salt, pepper,
of course.
Yeah. Okay, now what?
Now we need some sauce in there, right?
Okay,
so we're gonna cook it with just a jar of tomato sauce. Nothing fancy.
Okay.
We're trying to keep this quick.
Whatever you've got around.
So buy a jar of sauce. It's about 650 mLs.
Would that be
just
the
mix
whole jar?
that in. Yeah, the whole jar.
Okay.
And a whole can of diced tomatoes. Okay. Make sure you use the juice as well. We need that juice to cook the orzo. So the orzo is gonna soak up all that liquid and then just cook nicely.
And has there ever been a cuter, more orzo's just adorbs. It's just the most adorable pasta.
Yeah, I know. And I think there's a lot of people who aren't super familiar with it. And that's all it is. It's just a pasta. It's kind of the shape of rice. And I really like it because it cooks really fast.
Right.
So it takes about 10 minutes to cook.
Here, I can pass this back to you. Yeah, it's funny because the only pasta salad that I grew up eating was made with orzo. So maybe it's just because it's part of my childhood. I do love it. Yeah.
Family favorite, maybe.
Yeah, totally.
So there you go.
All right.
That's it. It sits on the stove. You're going to turn it down to a like medium low, and just let it kind of slowly simmer for about 10 minutes until that orzo is cooked.
Okay. And then you've got all of those herbs percolating in there. It's going to be really nice. And you've already cooked the turkey basically, right? So it's just kind of 10 minutes and you're done. But
exactly.
That's the one pot, but this is also one pot. And this is sort of the completed deal here.
So you can do it in a nice skillet like this, or you can do it in just a regular old pot. So you can see it's done.
Oh yeah.
Now this is a step you definitely don't want to skip. We're gonna add some cheese.
Is there any risk of ever skipping the cheese step?
Not for me.
No, me neither.
Yeah, so it just adds a bit of saltiness and that sort of cheesiness. It just brings it all together really nicely.
And sorry, what kind did you set, Parm?
Okay, so we are using Parm today. You can definitely use an Asiago or a Romano, one of those hard cheeses that just has a lot of flavor.
Got it.
And a little really goes a long way.
That looks so splendid.
It just really takes it over the top.
Can I have some?
Absolutely.
I so want to try this. Yeah, and like, again, super quick, super yum. Got some really nutritious little bits in there, more cheese.
Maybe a little bit of basil on top.
That's absolutely beautiful. So start to finish, you're looking at about how long for this recipe?
Maybe
Start to finish.
20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe by the time you chop all your stuff.
Yeah, I almost don't want to eat it. It's got this, it's so beautiful. But yeah, another one to add to your weeknight repertoire here are one pot turkey tomato orzo. I'm going to give this a try. And while I do, looking forward to sharing another produced on the prairies for you here on Great Taste. Stick around.